Well, folks, the only way to put it is chaos in Mayor Lori Lightfoot, Chicago. Over the weekend, gangbangers shot 73 people and at last count killed 11 of them, including a young Chicago police officer. Cops tell us two brothers with no respect for human life shot and killed the 29-year-old officer during the shootout that started less than 15 seconds after Officer Ella French pulled the car over. They also shot her partner, who is now fighting for his life in the hospital. We are told the cops arrived on scene within moments of the shooting and managed to take the two into custody. The two heroic officers did manage to fire back, injuring one of the shooters who was firing at them from, get this, the back seat of the car. The Chicago police superintendent spoke in remembrance of those officers involved in the shooting. Here's David Brown.
Our brothers and sisters in blue put this uniform on each and every day. They go to work risking everything to serve the people of Chicago.
And I will tell you, the leaders of Chicago are responsible for this death. Certainly the gangbangers and thugs that shot this poor young lady and her partner are responsible as well. But this coddle the criminal mentality has got to end. It is getting officers killed. So Officer French is the first Chicago police officer killed in the line of duty since 1988. She's also the first Chicago police officer who died in the line of duty since Mayor Lightfoot took office. Lightfoot is, of course, blaming guns for this officer's tragic death, not her weak on crime policies. Guns, she says. She tweeted this: "Some say we don't do enough for the police. Others say we do too much. All of this must stop. We have a common enemy. It's guns and the violence they bring." Yeah, illegal guns, not law-abiding citizens with guns. Illegal ones. Start going after the crooks, not the law-abiding citizens in your city. You see, your place is misplaced there. No one is safe in Lightfoot's crime-ridden Chicago or Biden's America, where many, even cops, are now falling victim to the left's weak on crime policies. So the Democrat-controlled media is, of course, silent on the death of Officer Ella French, but some are sounding off on social media. Newsmax reporter William Kelly posting on Facebook, quote, "Bring back the death penalty for cop killers." Facebook flagged this as hate speech before suspending his account. Suspended for speaking out following the death of a Chicago police officer. Let's say her name together. Her name is Ella French. Well, joining me now is Newsmax reporter and host of Citizen Kelly's show. William Kelly is here. William, it's good to have you back on the program.
Thank you, Grant. God bless you, brother.
Well, God bless you too, William. Look, in many states still in this country, killing a police officer is still a death penalty offense. Where does Facebook get off not only flagging this content, but suspending your account?
I grew up on the south side of Chicago in, I guess, what is referred to as a cop neighborhood, and it was understood that killing a police officer was a death penalty offense. But apparently in Chicago and Illinois and now on Facebook, that is no longer the case. I was as surprised as you are to find out that I was suspended for saying that a cop killer should receive the death penalty. Grant, it's pure insanity. There were actually 80 plus shootings in the city of Chicago this non-holiday weekend that by any account should be considered outrageous. But one of those shootings resulted in the savage murder of Ella French.
Look, and let's just remind people.
It's unacceptable.
Let's just remind people exactly what happened. This woman pulls this car over. Within 15 seconds, her and her partner are walking up. They start shooting from the back seat of the car. It's an all-out shootout, and Facebook's going to protect somehow the gang-banging thugs that are firing at cops? To me, it's insanity. But this is what we're seeing across the country, William. I know you've got this war on cops going on in Chicago, but this is clearly a problem that has taken hold in every city in America just about.
Mayor Lightfoot doesn't just want to defund the police. She wants to deform the police. She has made it impossible for the police to do their jobs. She's made it literally impossible for them to apprehend suspects, to question suspects. The police are in a situation where Mayor Lightfoot's supporters think that they are civil rights heroes if they shoot at the police.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hearing
Well,
from the police here in the city of Chicago.
let me play a soundbite that CBS interviewed a guy hiding his identity. He's a retired Chicago police officer talking about the problems police officers face. Let's roll this soundbite.
We get spit on. We got things thrown at us. They're fighting with us. People are protesting, calling us names. And not just the protesters, but you've got the people that are supposed to have our back in government.
William, one of the pushes is to take what they call qualified immunity away from police officers, meaning you can't sue them personally.
Right.
They've done this, and I believe they've done this in Chicago. Now, I'm going to tell every officer out there, if you're watching, if your city pulls qualified immunity, if I was your attorney, I would tell you do not go to work. You are risking everything to go to work. If somebody sues you, they will ruin you financially. So now you got to worry about your life being taken from some gangbanger. Then you got to worry about your financial future being taken. This is an absolute travesty what's going on. William, I'll give you the last word here.
Well, there's an obvious bizarre world that we're living in right now where the police officer needs to have his identity protected instead of the criminal. Grant, I would love to invite you to come to Chicago to do a town hall meeting with me, to meet with these police officers and to tell their side of the story. You're the only one I know who's brave enough to do it. You've kept my sanity going watching your show here on Newsmax. I would love for you to come to Chicago and do that town hall meeting with me, Grant.
Well, you know what, William? That is something we certainly should think about. And between you and I teaming it, because you've held Mayor Lori Lightfoot accountable. You're the only reporter out there doing it. So the two of us hold a town hall. Let's think about that. I'm going to go to the bosses at Newsmax, see if we can make that happen. William Kelly, thank you. Great idea, my man. And God bless the people of Chicago and the officers in Chicago as well. And really every other officer around the country that faces this kind of thing, which is all of you, sadly.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.